an allegation floating around that Diddy has set up Jamie Foxx, or that Diddy was the reason why Jamie Foxx got in the hospital. Did you hear that rumor? And what's the detail that you understood what took place? Because all of us thought it was COVID related, and I think Jamie even saw a video of him talking about he had took something and then like sometime later he fell out. But what's going on with that?
Well, there was a rumor, or I can't say was a truth because I wasn't there, but there's been a rumor that the whole time when Jamie was out, for the industry insiders, Diddy had did that to him.
Okay.
He caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and his security beat Jamie ass. And that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly, right? But then there's the thing where they saying that they gave him some type of pill or something that knocked him out. But it all was alleged connected back to Diddy, right? Because something happened with Diddy and Jamie. Now, more recently, Jamie has a special coming out on Netflix called What Had Really Happened Was, and I went to the taping of it. It was 3 days taping. I went to the first show, I went to the last show.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
So it's got to be a joke, though, right?
I don't think he was joking. When then y'all can determine was he joking or not when you see the show. Because to me, I'm a new comedian, right? I've learned and learned from the game. I know when somebody's setting up a punchline, and I know when you're serious.
New bombshells are surfacing about Jamie Foxx's mysterious 2023 health scare, and now the very same substances Diddy allegedly used to poison him are being introduced as evidence. Whispers in the industry claim that Jamie became a target after he tried to secretly record one of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, and today, we're connecting the dots. As more facts unfold, the disturbing truth about Diddy's wild gatherings is finally being exposed. Jamie Foxx was once a regular at Diddy's lavish events, but insiders say that after Diddy caught him filming at one of them, Jamie was suddenly blacklisted. Word is, Jamie had some damning footage. Around 2023, as the FBI began digging into Diddy's affairs, Diddy allegedly caught wind of those tapes. Not long after, Jamie vanished from the spotlight with a mysterious illness, staying out of view for almost a year. But as soon as Diddy was taken into custody, Jamie re-emerged, looking healthier than ever. Fans started to wonder, how did someone that sick bounce back so fast? Then came his Netflix special, and what he revealed stunned everyone.
Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
So, wait, you're saying that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx and that's how Jamie Foxx got sick?
Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this. Facts.
Wow. Okay, and how did you hear about this? If you can tell me, or if you can't, that's all good. But you know what I'm saying, like, well, you know, people are they're gonna want to know, you know what I'm saying, how this happened, or you know what I'm saying, what's the backstory to this?
But by the time this drop, this is gonna be in the stratosphere. It's gonna be in the ether by the time this drop. You could probably look it up right now. But by the time this interview drop, this is gonna be out in the ether for sure. These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times. Why am I testing positive for cyanide? You feel me? Why am I getting I had pneumonia 3 times. So people like, man, why he breathe like that? Because I only got 1 lung. And then I had a car crash. I got 1 nostril permanently blocked. And I done had pneumonia 3 times. Somebody been trying to poison me. My brother got poisoned with me. The little lady I was bodyguarding, she got poisoned. Like, somebody is carrying on these antics. These is facts.
Is there any idea why Diddy would want to poison Jamie Foxx?
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself.
You personally, you think it's possible that Diddy drug Jamie Foxx?
If Jamie Foxx was at a Diddy party, and what we're finding out now, and what they're allegedly saying now, that he had certain kind of alcohol with drugs in it. We had certain kind of allegedly baby oil with drugs in it. And those people touched those certain things, and they had that certain things in them, it can react to their bodies and make them go through those certain type of situations. Brother, if you touch fentanyl, you could die. They got drugs, if you touch it, you could die.
People who industry veteran Big Homie Cease was among the first to hint at Jamie's link to Diddy's downfall. He claimed he heard directly from people inside Diddy's own circle, people who operate behind the scenes and are known for silencing whistleblowers. Allegedly, the FBI reached out to Jamie early in the investigation. That's when Diddy is believed to have panicked, thinking he left behind proof or worse, used poison to erase any loose ends.
I told my sister some horrible news about her big brother. He said he's having a brain bleed that's led to a stroke.
But now,
A few weeks after
And just weeks after Jamie's special dropped, he was allegedly attacked at a Beverly Hills hotel. The timing was too convenient. This wasn't random, it looked like a message. Diddy's way of saying, cross me and suffer the consequences.
Have you ever noticed how in this industry, people untimely meet their demise as soon as somebody else seems like they're having a problem? Have you ever seen that before?
Well, there was, of course, the case of one of his other ex-girlfriends, Kim Porter.
Jamie Foxx is speaking.
Following the incident at his birthday dinner, Jamie spoke out. The Oscar winner had reportedly been assaulted by a man during the celebration, needing stitches afterward. On December 14th, Jamie took to Instagram to reassure his fans. He posted, "The devil is busy, but I'm too blessed to be stressed." In the caption he added, "The devil is a lie, can't win here. Thanks to everyone who prayed for me. When your light shines, darkness tries to find you, but they don't know I'm built for this." According to reps, a glass was thrown at him during the dinner, hitting his mouth. Police responded and the matter is now with investigators. Joe Rogan, one of Jamie's close friends, didn't stay silent either. He publicly claimed Jamie was poisoned and insists that's not just theory. Rogan pointed to Diddy's history of payback, even bringing up how Diddy once allegedly broke into Kid Cudi's home and torched his car. Diddy's circle has also been linked to a string of mysterious deaths blamed on pneumonia, and now key witnesses are vanishing or getting threatened.
I've heard that.
He talked about it on stage.
He said it?
He said it.
He got poisoned?
He said it.
He goes, I didn't have a heart attack because of the vaccine. It was
said he called
Diddy
the
shutting
FBI
me
that
up.
day.
See if we can find that, because he said it on stage.
Diddy
Whoa.
was poisoning people?
Bro,
Whoa.
I think there was some crazy going
Like
on.
Cosby shit? Like drugging?
Diddy
to
wasn't
see-
even that
I
big.
think
It was could do it.
There's alleged murders, a bunch of people that got pneumonia, a bunch of convenient people that died of pneumonia. Jamie Foxx addresses whether Diddy was responsible for his 2023 hospitalization while filming Netflix special. Holy shit.
Jamie
He
Foxx
talked
has
about
a
it
Netflix
on his
special.
Netflix special.
Do they not care about at all stand-up?
Jamie Foxx is hilarious.
Audience members, hold on, go back.
Oh,
go
I
back.
see him at clubs all the time, working out his bits.
What is that? Share
I only
Here it goes.
respect
Look at
grinders.
this. The audience members had varying accounts of the comedian's words. Two of them claimed that Fox said Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, that he's the one who called the FBI on Diddy, who's currently in prison awaiting trial and sex trafficking charges. A source close to Diddy insisted to Daily Mail that there is no truth to Sean Combs putting Jamie Foxx in the hospital.
There's no chance it was a joke.
I mean, yeah, it was a
During
joke, but
comedy
joke based on
special.
truth or not truth?
It is possible. That's
I
totally
trust the Daily
possible.
Mail.
That's totally possible, but it's also possible he was explaining while he wound up going to hospital, and he hasn't talked about it since. He never talked about it.
Well, Pierce, let me ask you a question. From your journalistic perspective, have you ever noticed how in this industry, people untimely meet their demise as soon as somebody else seems like they're having a problem? Have you ever seen that before?
Well, there was, of course, the case of one of his other ex-girlfriends, Kim Porter, who died of pneumonia at a very young age. You just referenced your own situation with pneumonia that you believe was deliberate poisoning. Do you believe that may be what happened to her?
Why are so many people coming down with pneumonia? Why is that happening to everybody? What is that about? Where have you ever seen this many cases of pneumonia associated with one situation. So,
There were rumors.
I'm not saying.
Well, I was going to mention on this that there have been rumors circulating online that Diddy may have poisoned Jamie Foxx, which caused his 2023 hospitalization. In his Netflix show, he compared Combs to the devil in revealing his near-death experience after a brain bleed and stroke. He said, I say this all the time. I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel. I thought, shit, have I gone to the wrong place? I looked at the end of a tunnel and I thought I saw the devil saying, come on. Or was that
Prosecutors have now introduced the drugs allegedly tied to Diddy as key evidence, even after authorities raided his Miami home where over 1,000 bottles of baby oil were discovered. Diddy continued throwing his freak-off events. These parties allegedly involved ecstasy, MDA, and even weapons. The mountain of evidence tying him to missing persons and trafficking claims is only growing stronger.
That Diddy forced her to take drugs and that she would be awake for days, that she was taking ecstasy and Molly. And she said on these trips, she was sometimes so high on drugs that she lost her sense of self. Jane has finally taken the stand. Now, we're not allowed to reveal her identity because she's testifying under a pseudonym. She's talking about how she and Diddy first met, how they met in Miami and how he was so sweet and loving and that he was actually dating a friend of hers at the time. But that the two of them started going on trips to Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas. During her testimony, she's been crying and it seems like it's been really hard for her to be up there on the stand. She is now talking about how Diddy would make her watch pornography while they were having sex with each other and that he would talk to her about his fantasies. He would make her wear lingerie and what she calls stripper heels, and that at one point he told her that he wanted to see her have sex with other men. That's when he took her to a hotel room and she starts describing how his assistants were in there setting things up with baby oil and the lighting and providing drinks. And she said that when she was there, he then hired an escort from a company called Cowboys for Angels. She said that this escort's name was Dawn and that she had sex with this man in front of Diddy while he masturbated. Jane testified that over the next few years, 90% of her relationship with Diddy centered around these sexual encounters with male escorts. She testified that she told Diddy multiple times, verbally and in writing, that she did not want to participate in these sexual encounters.
Jane was back on the witness stand for her first full day of testimony. The prosecutor played an audio recording for the jury of a hotel night with a male prostitute Jane identified as Dawn. On the recording, Jane and Dawn are looking for a condom, but Combs didn't allow it and can be heard saying, quote, "You're taking that expletive." Now, Jane testified, quote, "I just didn't want to disappoint my lover. He would be unhappy and wouldn't be satisfied with me." Jane went on to tearfully tell the jury about her birthday in 2023 when she said she was made to have sex with 3 different men in addition to Combs. The prosecutor asked why. Jane responded, "I don't know. It had become so routine," and added that she turned robotic. Jane told the jury that after a while, Combs didn't have to directly ask her for these hotel nights. She testified, "I knew it was to be expected." Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges. If convicted, he faces the possibility.
So what exactly did Jamie's tapes capture that made Diddy desperate enough to silence him? One victim, known only as Jane, testified that Diddy forced drugs on her until she threw up, then pushed her into disturbing group encounters. The footage reportedly backs up these claims. If those tapes ever became public, Diddy knew there'd be no coming back.
Parties. So the way I would get in this parties, I show up with a camera. Like, yo, Puff, you need to document this. And he turned around, "What's up, Playboy?" I said, "Yeah, let me get that, man. Ain't nobody getting this." And it wasn't back in the day with the, with the camera phone.
Even more disturbing details emerged in court. Witnesses described Diddy's parties as hubs of manipulation, grooming, and outright abuse. And when things didn't go his way, Diddy allegedly snapped, turning into a violent predator behind closed doors. Each testimony has painted a darker and darker picture of Hollywood's hidden underworld.
One with Jamie Foxx saying the fact that when his special comes out, he's actually going to talk about the fact that Diddy's the one that poisoned him. Again, this is a story.
I heard that story too.
On the upcoming Netflix comedy show, Jamie Foxx expected to include the actor addressing a mysterious 2023 health crisis that left him hospital. This is from today.
Right.
For more than 20 days and recovering for months more, but has also sparked rumors it was Diddy. I may have some of the response for it. Okay. Which Combs' camp has denied, but Fox has not. I mean, mean, of course Combs camp is going to deny, but it's what Fox is going to say because everyone's interested in what Fox's story is.
Prosecutors believe that with the evidence piling up, Diddy's chances of escaping conviction are slim to none. He's now facing life in prison, and as many know, inmates don't take kindly to abusers. Asterisk, 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 asterisk.
The tunnel, though. It was hot in that tunnel. Am I going to the wrong place in this? Because I looked at the end of the tunnel and I thought I saw the devil, like, come on.
It doesn't take a genius.
The pattern is too obvious to ignore. Jamie's sudden silence, the timing of his return, and Diddy's mounting legal disasters no longer seem unrelated. Fans now suspect Jamie may have been forced into hiding, or worse, until the storm passed. But with Diddy's empire collapsing, the question now is, will Jamie finally speak the whole
Cassie
truth?
Ventura described how freak-offs actually became a job, lasting 36 to 48 hours, the longest one lasting up to 4 days. No wonder the participants needed IV fluids after a freak-off. I'm just curious, to Lauren Collin joining us at the courthouse, how was the jury responding?
What I will say is Cassie made a point to say that when she wasn't making music, she was actually having to, quote, recover from these freak-offs. And again, she did say these freak-offs lasted between 1 and 4 days, and it would take her an equal amount of time to get her body recovered, to rehydrate, to rest, to detox from these drugs.
The pattern is too obvious to ignore. Jamie's sudden silence, the timing of his return, and Diddy's mounting legal disasters no longer seem unrelated. Fans now suspect Jamie may have been forced into hiding, or worse, until the storm passed. But with Diddy's empire collapsing, the question now is, will Jamie finally speak the whole truth?